In this video, we want to welcome everyone to Data Superiority. This is not just another tech channel, and it is not just another place that repeats the same buzzwords about artificial intelligence, big data, or digital transformation. Data Superiority was created with a very specific purpose: to explore how data can become a true strategic advantage and how the decisions of the future will be made. Over the next 15 minutes, we want to tell you three things. First, what data superiority actually means. Second, how this brand was created and why. And third, what you can expect from this YouTube channel in the months and years ahead. So sit back, listen carefully, and ask yourself a simple question. What would it mean for you and for your organization to achieve real data superiority? Let's start with the world we all see around us. Everywhere we look, we hear the same story. Organizations say they are data-driven. They invest in tools, platforms, and dashboards. They collect more and more information from customers, machines, sensors, and markets. And yet, when it is time to make an important decision, something strange happens. The discussion no longer feels analytical. It feels political. It feels emotional. It feels like guesswork dressed as strategy. Years of international business development make this pattern very visible. Working with companies across different countries and sectors, you see sales teams, executives, and owners trying to expand into new markets, negotiate with partners, and make big investments. Behind closed doors, many of them admit the same thing. We have so much data, but we still don't really know. They have access to numbers, but they do not have clarity. They have reports, but not insight. They are drowning in information, but starving for decision quality knowledge. This was the starting point for data superiority. In 2023, the idea of turning this iconic term into a clear concept finally took shape. Instead of talking about being data-driven, which has become vague and overused, there was a need for a word that captured something sharper. A word that came from strategy, not from marketing. That word is data superiority. In military strategy, air superiority means you do not just have planes. It means you control the sky to such a degree that the opponent cannot use it effectively against you. Data superiority is the same idea, but with data. It does not mean simply having databases, analysts, or artificial intelligence tools. It means being able to collect, organize, secure, and exploit data so effectively that others cannot compete with the speed, precision, and reliability of your decisions. When an organization has data superiority, it moves differently. It sees earlier, acts faster, and learns continuously. It can simulate scenarios, test them safely, and adjust long before competitors even notice what is happening. This is the core idea behind the brand. From the beginning, data superiority was designed as a digital-first project. That is why data superiority began on social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, and now YouTube, with more platforms to follow. The goal is to create a space where people from different countries, backgrounds, and industries can think together about data, artificial intelligence, and the future. There is something important here. This brand is not built on hype or empty motivational slogans. It is built on respect for intelligence, long-term thinking, and honest analysis. When advanced AI systems are used to prepare content, the goal is not to replace human thinking, but to strengthen it. Data and AI are partners in reasoning, not masters. So if you are looking for short-term tricks, you might not find them here. But if you are interested in deep strategic reflection about the future of data, then Data Superiority is your channel. Now, let's discuss the exact role of data superiority. YouTube channel. By expanding our message on video allows us to go deeper than a single post or image. It allows us to build arguments, to show diagrams, to walk slowly through a complex idea until it becomes clear. This channel will explore a wide range of topics, always connected by one central question: how can data be transformed into a true advantage instead of a confusing burden? We will analyze concepts such as the data twin economy, a future where every important asset has a digital twin, constantly updated and used for simulation. Data minimalism, the idea that the winners will not be those with the most data, but those with the best curated, highest quality data sets. Decision engines, systems that go beyond dashboards to recommend or even execute actions in real time. Data empires, platforms that control huge parts of human reality through the data they see and the algorithms they use. We will also explore more futuristic scenarios, robots with memories in the year 2090, advanced AI agents negotiating on behalf of individuals, and societies where data sovereignty becomes as important as political sovereignty. Each video will not just entertain you, it will challenge you to think. Data Superiority is committed to present highly valuable content to make sure that anyone who is interested in data will quickly learn the cost of bad data. A wrong assumption about demand, a misread signal in a negotiation, a poor understanding of risk, these can destroy months of work. At the same time, you also learn that good data is not enough. You need structure. You need the right questions. You need the discipline to ask, what does the evidence really show? From these experiences, the vision of data superiority grew. The idea was simple. Imagine combining the real-world grit of international business with the analytical power of data science and artificial intelligence. Imagine a brand that respects numbers but never forgets that behind those numbers are people, incentives, and consequences. That is the philosophy that will guide this channel. Every serious brand needs clear values, and data superiority is no exception. Here are some of the principles that will guide the videos you see here. First, intellectual honesty. If something is uncertain, we say it. If an idea has both strengths and weaknesses, we explore both. We do not promise miracles. Second, respect for data and privacy. When we talk about data superiority, we also talk about data governance, ethics, and responsibility. Power without responsibility is not superiority, it is instability. Third, long-term orientation. Many people chase trends. Today it is one AI tool, tomorrow it is another. Data superiority is more interested in the structural forces that will still matter in 10, 20, or 50 years. Fourth, collaboration between humans and machines. Advanced AI is not a threat here, it is a partner. The question is not AI versus humans, but how do we combine human judgment with machine intelligence in the smartest way? These values are not marketing lines. They are a compass. So what does this mean for you as a viewer? It means that when you subscribe to this channel, you can expect content that respects your intelligence. You will not be treated as a passive consumer of hype, but as a fellow thinker. Some videos will be conceptual, explaining ideas like data gravity, data moats, or algorithmic governance. Others will be more practical, talking about how organizations can audit their data landscape, build better pipelines, or think about AI strategy. We will also have episodes that connect the dots between different domains, data and geopolitics, data and robotics, data and financial markets. In the end, data superiority is not just a technical achievement. It is a strategic position in a complex world. From time to time, we may analyze real cases using only public information from companies, governments, or technological developments to see how the theory of data superiority appears in practice. There is one more important piece: you. A channel is not just a creator speaking into a void. It is a conversation. Your comments, questions, and disagreements are part of the process. If you see an issue with a concept, say it. If there is a topic you want explored, suggest it. If you come from a specific industry and want to see how data superiority applies there, mention it. Over time, the audience of data superiority can become a community of people who care about thinking clearly about the future. That community itself is a form of data superiority: diverse perspectives, shared knowledge, and a common language around data and strategy. As this channel grows, the formats may evolve. If we succeed to grow this channel, we might collaborate with other channels that share a similar respect for rigorous thinking. There may also be connections to other platforms, articles on the website, shorter content on social media, and perhaps even reports or publications that go deeper than a video can. But whatever the format, the mission will remain the same: to explore, explain, and expand the idea of data superiority. Let's close with a simple thought. We live in a time where almost every action leaves a digital trace. Our devices, our transactions, our movements, and our interactions all generate data. Yet most of that data is still chaotic, isolated, or unused. The organizations, communities, and individuals that learn to transform this chaos into clarity will shape the future. Data superiority is about that transformation. If this resonates with you, if you feel that data, AI, and strategy should be discussed with seriousness and imagination, then I invite you to join this journey. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and share the videos that speak to you. Together, we can build a place where the concept of data superiority is not just a word, but a living practice. Welcome to Data Superiority. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and X.